Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is Unleashed, and I am finally back from a prolonged absence. I took about 4 months off from the game, and then dealt with about a month worth of COVID, so I've been out of YouTube for quite a long time, but it's time to get back into it. Today I'm going to bring you guys a video of the Scourge leech. I'm going to show you guys how to make it just as good as it was before the nerf, using a drone with the freeze chip. The freeze chip works really well mixed with the Scourge because it accumulates really quickly, which allows you to freeze up red bots very quickly. And that allows you to get into your extra 20% damage, which basically brings the Scourge back to how it was pre-nerf. Now you are still going to run into the lower ammo capacity, which does hurt this build a little bit, but with the extra damage I can bring down most bots in one clip, unless they're a tank. Obviously your enemies are going to be hawks, falcons, and those kind of things are going to take a little longer to chew through. You just got to be able to outplay those builds. Alright, now let's take a look at some of this gameplay. Hopefully I can convince you guys that the Scourge Leech is still a viable build. Much like everyone else, the recent nerf hit me pretty hard, especially because I took that 4-month break from the game. My hanger was already kind of behind everybody else. So this is definitely something that can help out a lot of the people that were running this before it got nerfed. And of course, the very first bot that I run into is the one bot you do not want to go up against in this build, a T-Falcon. Because of the ammo capacity, it does take a lot longer to chew through it, but I was able to put in quite a bit of damage when I got him froze up, and luckily I had Vandor to come in and help me finish him off. Alright, so I'm going to try and get this guy before he makes it into cover. Doesn't work, but here's a good lesson in battlefield awareness. Watch this guy run straight through my Scourge and get himself killed. Now here's a reason why some older bots are just never going to ever make it in this meta. Watch this Strider try to take center. Melted just a few seconds, and I didn't even have to freeze him. With the limited ammo capacity, make sure that you're reloading any chance that you get. Especially with the Scourge, make sure there's somebody to lock onto before you make another attack run. I'm going to try and get to this Nightingale because anytime I see one on the ground, that's my #1 target. But he gets around the corner on me, so I immediately switch over to the Algene that just landed. I'm going to get him before he has a chance to get back up in the air. I do have the Guidance Operator pilot skill, and it is tier 4 maxed level, so it's 65% faster walk run, which really helps in situations like this. It allows me to take both those bots down before they can get into cover. And what do you know, another T-Falcon heading my way. So I'm going to do my best to freeze him up, and hopefully I'll get some support. So the plan works. I get him frozen, he's taking 20% more damage. And my guardian angel Vandor comes in to save me against another T-Falcon. I also have the legendary pilot for the extra speed, also with tier 3 Roadhog. Really comes in handy against Ares, especially when they pop their shield, because I'm able to get in there really quickly. That guy is not very happy that I took his first spot like that, and he's going to start to follow me around the rest of this match, but it doesn't really work out too well for him. And there's our buddy again coming after me. Still angry about that Ares, but that's why I have phase shift on this bot for hawks and for scorpions. So you will use a lot of power cells if you're going to run the exact same build that I have. So just something to keep an eye out for. Double kill. Taking that blitz down. And what do you know? Here comes our buddy once again in his scorpion. I knew he was there, but I didn't want to have to spin around and then lose my lock on. So I knew I had my last stand. I was just going to let him hit me, but we're going to take care of him in just a second. Finally had enough of this guy targeting me, and I know he used his ability, so I'm going to go after him. But here in a second, he's going to use his ability, and I thought he was jumping behind me, so I spin around to hold my lock on, but he actually went after another guy this time. But it didn't matter, we got him anyway. Yet another fantastic reason that if you are running this build and you have the guidance operator skill on a pilot, max that thing out. It is so worth it to have 65% faster lock on. Getting behind this corner, I'm waiting on my ability. I'm going to go after this blitz, but I know he's going to have Death Survivor because every single blitz on the server has it. So as soon as I get him down below 50%, I'm going to start backing off and just pulling him around the corner because I know he's going to come after me, and it really works out in my favor. Alright, I see a hawk up, so I'm going to try to get behind this corner. Remember that hawk because we're really going to take care of that guy later. That particular guy has maxed everything, all brand new stuff, 3 or 4 hawks in his hangar, and we're going to just completely outplay him with 100% skill here in just a second. So I take care of that Ares, and I'm going after this guy, but I didn't recognize the hawk behind him. But here in a second, this is the same guy that I told you to remember. He's going to try to come after me several times, and I'm just going to completely outplay him. Alright, so I avoid that attack run by him. Unfortunately, that Al June kind of gets my last stand, and I get stuck on that corner, which happens too often. But we're going to go ahead and handle this hawk. I got suppressed, so it took a little bit longer to bring him off that last stand than I would have liked. But he's down, so I'm going to reload on that Al June, and I think, man, I bet that guy's going to drop another hawk. So I turn, and what do you know? Another hawk. But I once again just completely outplay the guy. He tries to get me, but I slip into this corner, and then I'm going to go almost take him down when I land. But he got lucky, and a Titan ended up killing me right before I got him. So whenever I'm running a beacon mode, I always drop my Scourge Leech first. Because I have the extra speed, it allows me to get to beacons almost as fast as when I had my Phantom in. But the reason I drop it first is to combat Phantoms, because everybody drops a Phantom trying to get to that first beacon. And with the freeze chip, you're always able to freeze them up and slow them down, which keeps them from getting to a beacon or outmaneuvering you. Stealth bots can be a little bit of an issue, obviously, when you're unable to lock on. So I try to find somebody in range to lock onto and then wait on this Al June to drop. As soon as he drops, he's taken down. That's another reason to have the 65% faster lock on. It really helps with all the stealth bots that are in the meta right now. Alright, let's try to take this Ares down. He phase shifts, and I immediately recognize that, so I go back after this vendor, take him down. Super fast lock on allows me to take down the Ares and then grab the beacon. Gonna try and freeze this guy to slow him on the way to the beacon, but he's got the stealth module. That has been a little bit of an issue with the lock-on weapons. I can't stress enough how important it is to have the guidance operator, and if you do, to max it out, because I'm able to lock back on super quickly and take him down. Another blitz. I know he's going to have Death Survivor, so I wait until he hits 50%, and I'm going to phase shift so he can't suppress my weapons, because every single blitz has Death Survivor. So I'm going to wait that last stand out, and I'm going to take him down. We're going to get this beacon completely locked down. Now we have city, so it should be an easy win. Alright guys, so that's the Scourge Leech. with the freeze drone. Thank you so much. I appreciate all you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Long live the resistance. Unleashed out.